It's still going. It's still going. The 2023 Lexus GX 460. But in all seriousness, this is most likely the last model year for the GX, because I really can't see them making this GX for the 2024 model year. I believe the Lexus TX will be coming out by then, and that is going to be the official 3-row SUV for Lexus, because for the 2023 RX, they are not producing a RXL anymore, so they are making their own distinct 3-row SUV known as the TX. But for right now, you can still buy the GX. It's still going to be made for the 2023 model year, and if you're interested in saving 7% off MSRP on a Lexus GX, then watch till the end of this video if you truly want to buy this thing. Okay, let's talk about the changes. The Blackline Edition, which is essentially a blackout package for the GX, will continue for 2023. This Blackline package was initially introduced in 2022, but it continues here, and it comes with a panoramic view monitor, which is a 360 camera, and a couple of different color changes, like the Eminent White Pearl that's going to replace Starfire Pearl, which is a very old color. They've been making that for decades now. So the Eminent White Pearl will replace that, and the Claret Mica will also be discontinued. And another big upgrade is for the luxury grade models. They will get the Mark Levinson surround sound system as standard for the luxury trim levels, which is good because the luxury trim level costs a lot of money, almost like $70,000 when you option it up. So it should come with the ML audio system, and Mark Levinson really is one of the best audio systems you can get in the car. So if you're willing to pay up, it is definitely worth getting the luxury trim level for other reasons as well, which I'm going to cover. The Lexus GX, amongst other vehicles like the flagships, the LS, LC, LX, and also I think the Lexus IS as well, are all made in Japan. So vehicles like the ES and the RX, they're made in places like the United States and in Canada. So if buying a made in Japan Lexus product is important to you, well, this is going to be another reason why you might want to consider the GX 460. But of course, you already know everything about it. It's very much a off-roading champ, right? It's got plenty of heritage, pedigree, etc. It's a 3-row SUV, can sit up to 7. But that being said, it's not super practical in my opinion. None of these off-road type of SUVs, they're never really that great for most families, because there's hardly any space for people and there's hardly any space for your things in the back. But that being said, these things do ooze character and swagger, and not just in its looks, I mean in the way that it drives. And that is where I am utterly disappointed in the new LX600, which I did a full in-depth test on. You can watch that, it's going to be in the description box. But the new LX has completely lost that signature Lexus feel, and I'm very disappointed by that, because the LX 570 that came before it was incredible. The GX obviously is not quite on the level of the LX 570, but now that that vehicle is out of production and it's been replaced with the LX 600, honestly I prefer the GX 460 now over the new LX 600. And it's not even because they switched over to a twin turbocharged V6 for the LX 600. It was just the overall just ride quality was complete garbage now. It no longer has that smooth, buttery feel that I came to appreciate with Lexus. And the GX has that. Wasn't quite on the same level as the old LX 570, but the GX still has it. It has that signature Lexus quality that I've come to appreciate and respect Lexus for. It's that feeling that transcends the spec sheet, right? Because on paper, I mean, this GX has a 4.6 liter V8 and it makes an abysmal 301 horsepower and 329 pounds-feet of torque. It can tow up to 6,500 pounds. I mean, on paper, the thing just completely falls apart, right? And this is where most mainstream journalists just completely write these things off, most Lexus cars anyway. But I can tell from experience, from driving so many different vehicles, from driving just about every new Lexus car out on the road, Lexus has a signature feel that literally no other manufacturer has. And even Lexus themselves, they're losing that feel. If you want a GX, this is kind of your last opportunity. But The thing is with the Lexus LX 600, I mean the twin turbo V6 in conjunction with that 10-speed automatic, in many ways it is actually superior to the 5.7 V8, but the tuning and the calibration is off. It's just not there. Again, the smoothness isn't there, the refinement isn't there. It's just not befitting of like a 6-figure plus automobile. They have a lot of tweaks and tunings to do, but with the GX, they have fine-tuned it to no end. I mean, this is literally one of the last model years for the GX, so you can be rest assured you're getting something that's tried and true, right? So since they're making a big deal of this Blackline package, let's kind of go through it here. It's going to be limited to about 3,000 units, and it's going to be based upon the premium level, the premium grade, which is like the mid-tier GX models. And this model is going to come standard with the panoramic view monitor and will provide you a lot of dark finishes. And I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty amazing, and it will come with unique 18-inch wheels, which are also gloss black. And this Blackline trim level will also come with Boulder Gray New Lux trimmed seats, so that's also something unique to the Blackline models. From an interior standpoint, it's going to be coming with a 10.3-inch multimedia touchscreen, which features Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Amazon Alexa, and it will come with 3 years of Lexus Enform remote trial to start the engine on and off with your smart devices. We already talked about the engine, you already know about the off-road capabilities, but I'll talk about a few nuanced things like the Kinetic Dynamic Suspension System, Kdss. This is a system that they've been using for a long time, even in the 4Runners that they sell here in the United States, and it's meant to enhance the handling and the ride comfort by keeping the vehicle level in both on and off-road conditions. The GX will also come with an available adaptive variable suspension, AVS, and you have your various drive modes like normal, sport, comfort. 4-wheel drive is of course standard, and a Torsen torque sensing limited slip differential will distribute power 40 in the front, 60 in the back, but this can change depending on which wheel is, slipping, right? Whichever wheel the computer is detecting slip in. But here's the other reason why you might want to consider the luxury grade model. So obviously the luxury trim level will come with the ML audio as standard, but the luxury grade will offer you the ability of getting the off-road package. Now this is important because it's going to add things like the multi-terrain monitor, but the off-road package also includes a transmission cooler, a fuel tank protector, crawl control, and the multi-terrain select. The transmission cooler is something to really keep in mind. If you really want that, then you really have to go all out, get the luxury trim level with the off-road package. And as I already mentioned, this vehicle can tow up to 6,500 pounds. And for 2023, you can expect all of the Lexus safety features like the pre-collision assistance, pedestrian detection, lane departure alert, intelligent high beams, high-speed dynamic radar cruise control, intuitive parking, all this stuff that's standard. So I'm glad to see that the Lexus GX makes it to the 2023 model year. Let me know in the comment section if you are planning on buying a GX or if you already own one. And like I promised you, I will show you how to take 7% off MSRP on a new Lexus GX. And that's through a company known as Lease Companion, which I have partnered with. And no, you do not have to lease the vehicle to take advantage of the 7% off discount. You can pay cash or you can finance, and you can still get the 7% off discount. But in my opinion, I do think leasing is the best way to buy a lot of these new vehicles, because this is a thirsty V8 powered car in this new EV future. I have no idea what the resale value is going to be like on something like the GX, so this is why it is imperative to me that I lease vehicles. That's why I suggest most of you to lease cars as well. And if you do like a one-pay lease, the interest rate goes down significantly, so you can do that as well if you kind of want to pay cash for a car, right? So Lease Companion, they are located in Washington DC, but they can ship vehicles nationwide. You will have to pay for that shipping, but just want to let you know, we have purchased multiple vehicles from Lease Companion before. It's literally the best way of purchasing car. We have never had an issue with them. There is a broker fee involved, so it's about $500, but if you sign up with my link, you can get $50 off of that broker fee, so you will effectively be paying $450 for the broker fee, which I don't think anyone will mind paying, because you are getting a lot of money off on this GX when most dealerships are charging over MSRP. So why is it that they can offer you these savings? Because most likely you're either going to have to build the vehicle, which can take time for it to be built and for it to be shipped to the dealership and then shipped to you. That can be kind of time consuming. But if you're lucky, there could be an inbound shipment coming in for a Lexus GX, and if the specification is to your liking, then maybe you can just grab that or whatever is on the lot and still take advantage of that 7% off discount. Just thought I would share that with you. If you want to sign up with my link, it'll be in the description box. Thanks again for watching this video. Take care and goodbye.